Welcome back to Board Games Daddy for more Runebound second edition content. This time the big box Mists of Zanaga. I like the box, I like the colors, looks still very fresh for an old set from 2010. And what's happening in Mists of Zanaga is far off the south of Terranot lies the land of wild creatures and hidden wonders, but something terrible slumbers at Zanaga's core. The mists that cover the land carry with them a terrible curse, a corrupting taint that erodes the grip of civilization. Abominations lurk in the swamps and forests. The once mighty lizardman empire has devolved into roving bands of murderous barbarians. The makhim have come to a tragic realization. A malevolent force has taken hold of Zanaga, and it must be purged. So Mists of Zanaga features a gorgeous new board overlay, 165 new cards, 6 heroes, and an exciting new mechanics. Okay. Travel more quickly than before, explore ruins, new artifacts, journey through swamps, jungles. Will you have the strength and wisdom to restore balance to Zanaga? These are the characters, and an important thing you need to be aware is that you need Runebound second edition board game to play. So this only brings new content for play, but things like initial tokens and some other things, you still need the base game. So this is only bringing content, but it brings a lot of content. So let's take a look inside Mists of Zanaga. The box is the same size and format as the base game, so this is an expansion. What's happening? Not opening. Stuck. Okay. Ooh. We start with the board here. Board. I think the board is smaller. Yeah, it's a smaller board, you can notice that. So, we've seen the previous board plenty of times, second edition, third edition. Let's see if we can spot differences. So the whole board is different. I don't think this fits the other one. It's played independently. There's a city here. You don't have things on the side. Oh, you have here some references. Maybe that's where you attach cards. Because I can see there are some items here. Oh, but feels like the board was cut. That's strange. Feels like the board was cut. Is there a second board that would connect with this from another expansion? If you see, it's cut there. You don't see the. I guess this symbol is this symbol, so this would be the markets for the cities as well. But it's super cut. Even here, that's strange. Even here, this is a Runebound icon, but it's cut. Wow, how strange. Do all expansions, big expansions, connect and you create a big map? That would be cool, but I don't have other expansions yet. So yeah, the Ziggurat, Stonefang. So big I cannot show you everything. Sing Raven. Okay, so there are forests. They mention swamps. So where are the swamps? Can I identify a swamp? No. That's it. Okay, so let's take a look at the manual, find some answers for our questions so far. Introduction, adventure. Okay, the tokens and the cards, we'll see those. Okay, using these portions of the expansion. This must be important. Is intended to be used as a whole. Players may play Runebound using only some elements of the expansion, especially the new heroes, so you can use the heroes. The market cards. Okay, so you can just mix everything. Place the beam board, place adventure cards. Okay, so no mention to connection with other expansions, which would be weird if this was the first one. But anyway, you can see that. Hey, so what the hell is that? There is a. Oh, there's something there. There is some kind of map, player map, board map. Oh, maybe you just overlay this on the previous board, and then you have. Wow. Well, let's see how this works. You see, there is something below here, and the markets. Fang. And there's the rest of the Runebound. Is that so? Let's see. The game setup. Place the game board and fold the Runebound. Oh, the main Runebound game board. There it is. There it is. And place it centrally on the table. Place the Mist of Zanaga board on top or cover the rune. That's it. That explains. That explains. Because then you have also that places. So you just have the map and you use the board, the base one. Okay. Done. Understood. So forest, there's the swamps. The swamps. Okay, so this is a swamp. I get it now. No, this is a road. This is a road. And the swamp. Where's the swamp? There's a swamp. There's a swamp. No. That's a hill. I see a swamp there. With the yellow dot. There's a swamp here. Okay, found it. Swamps. Okay. Swamps are new. Okay. Cool, cool. It's cool. It's cool. Some new tokens. We'll check those. And there's something called the primal gods, which is part of each primal god is the embodiment of a distant aspect of nature. When primal gods slumber, their power maintains an harmonious balance and imbues the land with mystic energy. However, if a primal god fully awakes, its essence becomes destruction incarnate. Okay, so it's another mechanic here about the primal gods. There are some tokens here with the primal gods. Maybe they are the cause of the mists. Cool, it looks very cool. Looks very cool. Looks super cool. Yeah, and the tokens are still unpunched. Everything is here waiting to be unpunched. Okay, there's an insert, the typical Fantasy Flight insert. And hidden beneath is the cards. By the way, as you can see, I bought this used, although some components are unpunched, but I got a good deal because the sellers mentioned this set did not have the miniatures anymore. Okay, so you can take. Oh, and that was a good deal. You bought the game without the miniatures. Yeah, probably I should have not done that, but the price was good overall. And I felt, but well, the miniatures I can play with other miniatures, but maybe one day I'll replace the set with one with the miniatures if I find a good deal there. It's not complete, I know, and I have that issue that I will always remember that I don't have this set complete. That's on the back of my mind, reminding me, hey, that's not complete, that's not complete. But still, it's playable. Okay, so let's take a look at the adventure cards. So, the war leader, Matan. I guess we'll find new creatures here on this new expansion. Singara Headhunter, Lizardman Grunt, Slash Dancer, Devil Wasp Swarm, Katchery Stalker, Zanagan Tiger, so very jungle-like monsters, Makhim Trapper, Tainted Centipede, Mind Worm, Rotgar Wing, Tainted Orc, Bowclaw Natters, Tree Hoppers, Mistvine Ticket, Lurking Croxeager, that's a big crocodile, Marshwood Veteran, lots of these guys with 4 arms, green guys with 4 arms, the Dead Mob, Zombies, Feral Saurian, Lofar Fearmaster, Mistvine Druid, Dread Witterer, Abandoned Temple, Lizardman Darter, Sabercat Master, Submerged Mistvine, Servant of the Mist, Greenwood Warden, Mist's Speaker, more 4 guys, 4 armed guys, Ravenous Dad, lots of dads as well, dead people, Murkran Hunters, so the Murlocs are here as well, Plague Flies, Devil Wasp Hive, Savage Quetzal, Vampire Bat, Makhim Flinger, Makhim Gladiator, Stalking makhim, makhim farseer, sabercat riders, the tainted monkey, Dolok wielder, Naga centurion, the priests of Tarakhe, the lizardman sentinels, Exikar shaman, eyes of the dead, the Naga acolyte, Barghest, that's a famous one from Dungeons and Dragons, Goma himp, a monkey, carnivorous plant, slug herder instead of cows, he has slugs, tainted wild dog, tangled serpent, frogs of Murkra, Nasham Helder, Runebreaker, Zix, Harbinger of Tarakhe, Harbinger of Varni, it's a bat, Zanati the Vengeful, Spawn of Tarakhe, Harbinger of Amza, so many monsters, Harbinger of Jara, Harbinger of Gore, what crazy names, Harbinger of Raven, Choyo the Greedy, now the big boys, these are the big ones, Harbinger of Arachne, Harbinger of Harridan, it's RP, Harbinger of Set, Harbinger of Mowakileki, I guess these are famous names, Mohaki Assassin, Sling Masters, Witch Doctor, Tainted Lizardman, Ruling Swarm, the Carrion Lords, Lizardman Ambusher, Makhim War Party, Makhim Great One, Notala Shelvist, Giant Saurian, Singara Berserker, Zanaga Python, River Serpent, Thunder Tusk, Stampede, Keepers of the Mist, Netmasters, because they have a net, yes, Venom Spitter, Infernal Gargoyle, Spawn Breather, Medusa, Naga Enchantress, and oh, the guy from the cover art, the box art. He's called Koreg Ravager. Koreg Ravager, is he important? Yeah. Who knows? And then we have the heroes. So the heroes and the equipment, the market card. So let's take a look at the heroes. So unfortunately, we won't be able to look at the minis, right? So the Runemaker Tara, she summons magic animals. I don't know. And Kala the Hunter. Oh, it looks like the Okoye from Black Panther. Spirit Speaker Elga. Another magic character. Saka and Kuto. Okay. No 4-arms heroes, but this one has a friend helping in fight. Hammond the Trailblazer. So there's a ranger here. Chopping the trees. And then Maliki the Claw fighter. Big fighter. Okay. 6 more characters. And then I guess we have the market. And we have the market, so new items here. Bloody Dagger. Battle Sling. The Dragon's Breath. A rune. Mirror Shield. Hammer of Doom. Boom. Treasure Map. Staff of the Grave. Falcon Claw Talisman. Heavy Leather Armor. The Cursed Doll. Skull Shield. Lucky Doubloon. And oh, companions. Cool companions here, right? In the market. Yes. Cigara Pride. This is the best fighters in Cigara. The Beastmaster. That will help you. Lizardman Guide. Lorekeeper Anok. Magical Fellow. Mercuran Porter. To carry your stuff, and then the bow, the backbeater, and another rune to drain life. That should be good. Should be good. Now the primal gods. Let's try to understand what the primal gods are. So the primal in the events. Primal gods. So Tarakhe the Corruptor. Draw one ritual token and place it in this card. At the end of each step, Tarakhe receives the following bonus for each ritual. It was more damage. So you'll need to fight these guys. Apparently, so these are the stats that they have. Very strong, and on the other side they say something. The active hero must take all the ritual tokens from the completed ritual and move them to another ritual card in play, following the normal rules. Okay. Amza the Prime Lord, because he's the lion, is the prime. Narvi the Night Lord, because he's a bat. Aridan the Stalker. Okay, so we've seen some of these names in the monsters. So Moaleki, so those were monsters that work for these guys. Apparently. Set, yeah. Set the Deceiver. Ravin the Ravenous. There's a night and day factor. Arachne the Weaver. Spider Queen. Gerard the Hunter. Which one is the biggest? Oh, Gorbor the Savage, there it is. We also saw that name. Cool. Now what we have here is the events. Ritual of Rebirth, Truth of Dawn. Just going to pass through some lots of rituals here, right? They're all rituals. Hidden Offering, different types of rituals. So we saw that there was some mechanic associated with rituals. There it is. Rituals that will do stuff. They require, I guess they will require these tokens, because they have different ones, and then probably you can do the ritual once you have those tokens. Cool, and it's done. So you now know what's inside Mist of Zanaga. If you're a fan of Runebound, I invite you then to subscribe, leave a like, follow the channel, and check my playlist full of Runebound 3rd edition, 2nd edition content. And if you like board games in general, then I truly invite you to visit my channel where we have lots of content. I hope you enjoy to the point that you subscribe and be part of this community. Thank you very much. Goodbye.